Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Bazaar. Just had a really fun run that hopefully will be a video that you saw prior to this one with the powder keg. Sorry, my voice is still a bit messed up from before. I don't know why it's so weird today. I may be getting a little sick or something. But we're gonna go with gold skill as always. Now this is an awkward one. I could take fiery for like a weird little burn build, but I really don't like fire. It's just so hard to make it work early, but these other ones aren't great. Crit can be fun. Go for crits. You know what? Let's go for crit. Why not? I haven't used it too much, so I might as well see how it goes. I guess we do Blaster's Welding Torch kind of works. So Welding Torch gets a reduced cooldown when we have shield, and then we get shield from blast doors. Pretty sure the skill's Viper. And I should probably rearrange these. Like, in an actual fight, I'll want blast doors to crit, but against these easy mobs, we'll want Welding Torch to crit just to speed things up. Yeah, this should work, because, there you go, seeing it, works pretty well. I'm a little concerned about Welding Torch, because it does, with the changes to how CDR works, it might, like, if you have, like, shield constantly coming on and off, it might mess it up a bit, but we'll see. Blast shots are very good early, and it also gives us an early poison trigger. Unfortunate. So we probably are not leveling before day 2 now, but that's okay. This will take cinders. A little bit of extra burn couldn't hurt. So hopefully this is a weapon pig. I don't think pig can do poison this early without an enchantment, which he could have. Okay, so we're against Atlotl and Lumbors, which could be scary, but I think we just kill him before this scales up enough to do anything. Like, Lumbors gives it 10 per proc, and Atlotl needs to get to, like, 100 and something? I forget what it is. There's some breakpoint where it starts to get pretty freaky, but I don't think we'll get there in time. Especially with our Welding Torch now sped up, and they're not going to do enough damage to stop it going off a couple times. Even got the crit. Very nice. Pretty solid for day 1. Although, if we ran into any poison, we would have been completely cooked there, but it's just kind of how it goes when you play a shield item. Alright, so we could go for weapons. Weapons wouldn't be bad, but I think I'm actually just going to upgrade blast doors for the extra shielding. Especially this early, it could be extremely powerful. And then we can stack some more... Bit of an awkward one. I think we just take extra crit as well. We might go for like a crit core setup. And we'll check items here. It's not great, but extra burn I think is totally fine. So we'll take it. I'd love to take Armadillo, but I don't think I want to sell the whatever that thing's called. I don't want to sell the battery for it. So we're pretty much just gonna accept that we're probably not getting the extra level before the PvP fight, but that's okay. I'm hoping that the burn will be enough here that we can deal with Lumbors, especially with the blast doors. Not Lumbors, sorry, the Warrior. Yeah, there should be plenty. The blasters will carry us here. Very nice. So now as long as we don't run into whatever they're called, poison builds, we should have a chance. And even with poison builds, then they don't get rid of the shield, and then the Welding Torch kind of pops off. Yeah, I guess I should have done it, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't really want any of those, and she's kind of expensive to reroll, so we will skip. It's a bit of a misplay there. I should have sold the battery, but I hate selling battery, because then you never find it again when you want it. It's so annoying. I'll take Alpha Ray, because we could potentially use it at some point. Right. Here we go. Doom Chaser. It's a fellow dually, so they could be poison. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping they're like some bad burn build or something. Okay, it is rocket launcher, Langshan. They do have the immolating spark, so they have a very strong start. If we crit with the blasters, I think we got a chance. If he crits with Langshan, he kills me. So. Okay, he didn't. We're mostly okay. He does have a little bit of burn, but I think we're alright as long as we hang in there. Hey, we got there. Blasters kind of saving the day-ish. Oh yeah, we would have died to burn if we didn't have blasters. So. That's a pretty scary build, though. If that Langshan crits, we just die. And we got to our core. So, which core are we going with? Probably crit. Yeah, we'll go with crit. I think crit's a reasonable one to pick up here. So we'll shuffle it over because we want crit on these items the most. It's not bad on that one either. I could like move it all the way over, but it feels a little weird because this guy goes fairly quick. So we might as well leave it for now. And with Right Eye, we could do like a crit core carry thing, which could be kind of interesting. I don't have enough money for the full chalkies, but I will take most of it. It's still good even if you don't do gold. I'm going to leave the rocket launcher on the far right here. It seems a little weird, but I don't think we need the extra Blastors crits versus Hoverbike guy. Because you can kill him with just raw Blastors. So I think the extra rocket launcher procs will help kill him a little bit quicker. Yeah, see, so we got quite a lot of burn out of that. It also helps trigger the crit core itself a little bit more. So our damage isn't super high, but we have pretty good defenses, and the core itself does okay damage. I'd love to stack some more burn on rocket launcher if possible. We don't have a very reliable way to do that right now. The only way would be like if we find an Omega... What is it called? It's not Omega Ray, is it? It might be Omega Ray. So I could upgrade the welding torch. I think it's better to upgrade the battery, though. Both because welding torch we can get an upgrade for after we get cooldown reduction on it, ideally. But also because battery is just a good pickup. Also, we get them both in like 2 seconds anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, we'll take Alpha Ray. It's at least something. I think that's fine for our build here for now. And I will take the bronze upgrade. I could have gone for bronze skill and try to hunt for extra burn for this, but I think we're fine. I will, however, move this over for a fight, just to be sure. So it is a dually. So again, we could run into poison, which is a little scary. Could also run into a fellow Blastors user, which I think might mess us up depending on what their build is. No Blastors. Okay, they're running mech moles, so I think we might be in a good spot. Lawrence can be scary, but he's only at silver, so he won't do too much to us. I think we should be fine here. Small refresh, though, actually is kind of horrifying. And he does do poison, which goes through the shields. Okay, he did... Okay, we barely got there, but he got like a huge hit in just before the shield went off, so I would have died to poison in a couple ticks. That was pretty scary. I guess the overheal haste on mech moles is what it's there for, but... I don't know, mech moles was just kind of filling space on that board, but we still won, barely. We got saved once again by chalky bars. We'll check Kev. Nothing there. I could take, like, welding element and go all in on the shield burn setup, but I don't think it's very good. Check mediums. There's a couple we could get that would be nice. I go all in on welding torch, or we could go for power drill. I'm going to try welding torch a little bit more. I haven't played with it very much, because it goes down to, like, 2.5 seconds with this, which is pretty crazy. So Hex is pretty good. We could get rapid injection system. I had a pretty fun build with that on stream recently. Where I used it with drill, and then we put the blue beetle next to it, and then we use that to fuel a nitro hammer. That's a pretty good one. Otherwise, not too much we want here. Solar farm would be fine, but overall, it's not super necessary. I'd love to get like a faster source of shielding. Like 5-second welding torch isn't horrible, but 2.5 seconds. Now we're cooking. Solar farm is okay. Might be better to use than the core. Maybe. The crit is quite nice, though. Okay, so we could switch to railgun. Don't really have a great setup for a railgun, but... So we'd have to sell you, and then maybe... Alpha Ray? So we'd sell all those, grab it, pop it in, and then we would use it... like over here, I guess? Be okay. Yeah, let's take it. I think it's better than what we have currently. Oh, I didn't have to sell that. Whoops. I could have kept the welding torch in case it didn't work out, but I think we're fine. Take extra shield. I think we're going to refresh and look for... Firepower is actually pretty solid. I will take that. Well, Blaster's eating the crit. I think we just want Railgun to have the majority of the crit, because if it crits at this, you know, at this level, or at this day, it'll probably one-shot them, so. Let's see what we end up with here. So we're against Vanessa, just a weapon Vanessa. So we probably win because of Blastors here. I probably should have it on the right of the core, but Yeah, see, the crit just makes it really hard for them to come back. There we go. So we definitely need something to speed up this railgun, that's for sure. It is very slow, unfortunately. We don't really want Artisan Dunes. I could put it on Rocket Launcher, but I think it's better just to check in here real quick. I don't love any of these. I will grab Icicle because long term, Icicle can potentially be very strong. It's nice to just have it around, so. Mountain Pass is almost too good to give up. I think it is too good to give up. We take it. Only 10 gold, but 10 gold's actually like, pretty significant on Dooley. We are very poor. So. Alright, we'll take Mod Squad. I think I can beat him. He's a little scary. We could get Bulldozer for a friend pivots. We could get Crypto for extra money. Aiden's just kind of nice to have around. We'll see. Yeah, we should be fine. I was a little scared for a second there, but 50% crit is more than enough. Luckily. That's actually... His positioning is a little awkward, because I really want to use Firepower with the core, but it's kind of hard with Blast Doors, but that's okay. Getting Gland again. I hate Gland. They gotta rework this thing. It's so bad. Be like percentage health or something. I don't know. It's just awful as it is. So like schematics, it works very well with Railgun. Upgrading Blasters is kind of a waste to gold. Like, it helps, but it doesn't help that much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We'll take Zed Sword. It is a tech item. It also reduces cooldown, so it's quite nice. I think we don't need the blast doors right now because we're going for just blow people up in like 2 seconds. Check Aerodrome. We could get very lucky. That's pretty lucky. We could get, I mean, early kinetic cannon is funny, but we don't have a good setup for it. I will refresh because we could get a railgun upgrade, which would be very strong. No luck. So that'd be 11. Yeah. I will grab Bill. I'm hoping not to use him just because I kind of overdo friend builds, but having an early Bill can be quite good. I probably won't upgrade him as is, but if we get like a DJ or if we find like an early Dualtron or whatever, you'll be happy you had him around because he can be hard to find. Heals are annoying. They don't have like a ton of health. So as long as we crit, we should be okay. Sea Dog Saloon is kind of obnoxious, but should be okay. Although the double Mantis is a little scary. Actually, he might get us here. Oh, we got there. We got there. The crits saved me. And the slow RNG, so you can see it. Missed the railgun, but we'll take that. We take those. Still perfect somehow. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna take small non-weapon. Power Sander is like only good for drill currently. Sometimes you can use it for beetle as well. Don't love any of those. We don't have anything good for force field right now. Like, I could take it and just hope for defense grid, but I'm not really that kind of person. We're gonna sell this. Grab ourselves a coolant because it's just always good to have around. I'd love to get thrusters, but we can't really afford to have it. Lens can be interesting, but it's kind of just worse. We can kill Lone Shark? Yeah, I think we can kill Lone Shark. It's kind of just worse light bulb at the moment, so is what it is. Unfortunately, we still don't. We're about to hit 7. Assuming we kill this guy, which I think we do. And we unfortunately don't have a clear build, so I think I'm just going to upgrade the core for the time being. So we did get another battery, which is nice. Cash cannon doesn't do anything. Coolant is nice. I think we just sell Bulldozer now. Second battery is pretty good, but I think we'll do the core. The extra crit chance is quite nice. Nice. Come on, you gotta give me something here. Nothing. Oh, it's a better bill. Just gives us. It's like, oh, you don't want the first bill? How about second bill? I could grab second bill. He's probably not bad. He might be better than a rocket launcher just to have around. I'd have to sell schematics as well. I don't love to do, but okay. I hate it, but I think this is the setup here, and then we'll grab Gold Bill, and we'll hold on to him in case we get the friend setup. Ugh. I do think that's the best play, though. And we'll grab, I guess just regen here. I don't have anything to transform. And we can't afford anything in the shop, so regen it is. Not great, but sometimes it can save you occasionally.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Right. It's got Apothecary, Sunlight Spear, and then just some random stuff. Can be pretty scary, although he doesn't have like the really powerful regen stacking stuff yet. He could get there. He doesn't have the skill either. There's like that one skill that's like whenever you do anything, your stuff gains regen. But we cooked him before he could build up too much regen, so no problem there. Mediums, again, we could get something, but... Oh, Nitro Hammer. Nitro Hammer with coolant. Okay, get out of here, Bill. We take in the Nitro Hammer. We going back to the classic. So now we need a good way to fuel the coolant, and then we could just bop them with Nitro Hammer. So, unfortunately, we're out of money, so we can't go there. Shadow Cloak. Probably not going to do anything for us here, but potentially long-term. I really want from this set. Nitro would be nice, just because it's a good, fast tech item. For Railgun, probably better than second battery, is it? Maybe. Double battery is pretty strong. We got there. If this guy crit, I think we die. But that's kind of just always true. The plasma rifle with crit is kind of terrifying. Should try that out at some point. I've kind of like neglected plasma rifle, but it could be good. Right, and we got the freeze guy. Come on, give me shatter. And we got shatter. Look at that. It's working out. Well, Mountain Pass. We don't really need any more weapons. Well, I could use like an Uzi would be nice in case we get fiber optics. I don't want any of this. Can't really afford any of these, to be honest. I think we just grab a small weapon for money. Laser pistol. Is that better than... It might just... I think it's better than coolant currently. I'm not going to sell the coolant or anything, of course, but... This allows me to get a little bit of extra charge on the railgun, because we're still trying to delete them in one shot. Yeah, and they weren't, looks like they weren't burned anyway, so I made the right choice. It's always risky against Vanessa, though. They just have so many builds. Alacrity's a little scary, but they don't have any crit. Be nice if Dooley could get Alacrity, but unfortunately, Dooley gets, like, no good skills. As long as we crit, we're okay, but they have a lot of shielding and healing, so... We're kind of relying on some crit abuse here. That, oh my gosh, that freeze almost ruined my life. That was such perfect timing for them. We got there, just barely. Toxic tripwire. Why didn't they put the Yeti crab next to the toxic tripwire? I think that would have killed me if they did. Mediums again. I guess we'll look because we could get like cryosphere or something. I will refresh to hunt for it. No luck. That's okay. So we're going to hold on to this until we can get the setup for Nitro Hammer, and then we'll go for it. Are there any toys that work? No, I think I don't think there's any freeze toys. There's apparel that definitely helps here, but no toys. Gunpowder. We'll hold on to it for now because I don't really need it yet. And we could use it for something potentially good other than the batteries, although I don't know what yet. Maybe like atomic clock? Something along those lines? I haven't even seen atomic clock in like several days, I think. The thing's just weirdly rare. Someday we'll get our tech shop, and then all this stuff won't be quite as rare. Potentially. But I mean, our build so far is pretty good. I'd love to get more damage on Railgun, but is what it is. But eventually this does fall off, and because we lose out... Because, like, once your crits are no longer doing, like, big chunks of people's health, you're kind of falling off. So we're going to look for Mac here, because he has a lot of good freeze items. None of them. I am going to refresh. It's pretty greedy, but... Ugh. He has so many good freeze items. I mean, I could take Mortar and Pestle and put it next to Nitrogen Hammer, but... Meh. Unfortunately not. Nothing bronze that we care... Like, we could upgrade Icicle. It's actually not that bad. I think we do Icicle, actually. So it goes up to 4 seconds, which is like a really long freeze. I think it's not bad. Although we're kind of reaching the end of this build, so I think this might be the last day that we use it for. And hopefully, we get a good setup for our coolant and Nitro Hammer in the next day. So it's a Crook at Lottle build with Cash Cannon and Dog. This is like an old style It's an old-timey square pig build. Hopefully we can delete him. He does have a lot of health because, you know, he's pig. No, we're dead. Good old Atlotl. The 1 second item for some reason. It just happens. Yeah, I mean, like, what can you do, really? So rip to our perfect, but not the end of the world. Okay. I am gonna look in Kev's armory. We could get something good here. It's allows me to take Bulldozer. I'm gonna greed a bit and refresh because there's a chance we could get... Nope. Chrono Barrier is pretty good, though, to be honest. Do I dump anything for it? Probably the Shadow Cloak. I don't think I'll be using for anything. I'll take Chrono Barrier. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's better at, whatever it's called, at gold, but later on it gets a lot better. So I'm gonna enchant here. Probably just the core, because I think I'm using that no matter what. Slow effects, though. I'll take it, I guess. We'll try it. I don't love that option, though. But I also didn't really want to... I could have just random enchanted the Nitro Hammer, but... Well, there's the robot. We don't have anything for pyrocarbon, sadly. I think it's a skip. Well... Okay, we're going to sell the gunpowder and just look at what else she has. Nothing good. I mean, motherboard is solid. It's probably better than this, but I don't want to sell enough stuff to justify it. Man, we're struggling here. I would... Oh, one shot, one kill with, whatever that thing's called. Nitro Hammer would be hilarious. So would, Silencer. But yeah, I'm really late. We're just missing a little bit more stuff, unfortunately. Does this kill me? It might kill me. Oh, we got the crit. We're good. I mean, it's not like that unlikely, so it's fine. Nope, just the sniper. I don't think... There's not really an easy way for Dooley to use that item. I'm gonna take the portal here. Poison items. I have no poison items. So. I mean, I'll go in there and click the button because sometimes it bugs out, but... I don't think it's gonna be too much for us. Okay, so we're gonna look for... Well, you gotta get cryosphere or something. No. Okay, we'll get the upgrade for that, which is kind of nice. I think at this point we sell you... I guess it's gotta be Icicle? No, it's gotta be Laser Pistol. We'll pop you in, and then we'll also put in Icicle. Or I could put in... whatever that thing's called. Let's do Coolant. Maybe something like that. Okay. So Chrono Barrier raises all non-tech cooldowns by 2 seconds. Well, I guess maybe we shouldn't put Coolant in there, actually, but still. Which buys us a little bit more time for our stuff to go off. Deadly Flagship. It is a lot of crit. It's a scary flagship. They also have the monkey. But if we can blow them up before it goes off, we'll be okay. Which could happen. That freezes a good start. Oh, this is way slower than my last setup. Okay. Bit of a mistake there. That's okay. Might still win. Oh, that was actually pretty close. If that went off, I think we would have won. It was like just barely over. That's alright. I want to pivot here if I'm able to, but we haven't had much luck yet. Check Simon because we could get like core freeze. Yep, there we go. Liquid cooled. I think that's probably good enough for us to swap now. So we take this out, pop in you. We're going to put the core on the far right. I think we have to take out Chrono Barrier. That's all right. Well, I could, but yeah, I think it's better to have it out. We don't really need any skills. We'll go for weapons. Could get like Uzi or something. Nitro Hammer upgrade. Yeah, we'll take it. We're committed at this point. Oh, I was going to grab missiles, but she's so expensive, so we're skipping here. I don't know that this is good enough. It might not be. It probably won't be, so we'll check Pops Clocks. We could get like a Metro. Could get nothing. I'm going to refresh here because we kind of desperately need something. None of that's what I'm looking for. We'll sell the Railgun. And we'll grab thrusters. Lowers the cooldown on the core at least a little teeny bit. We'll see if it's good enough here. I don't think it is. It's kind of screwing me a bit here. I really need the last couple pieces to make this work, but maybe we'll get there. Because the core does go off. Like, once the core goes off, I do get freezes 10 times, which is not bad. Oh, I could put this on the right of the core as well for extra crit. I think that might be better. Because if this crits, it deletes people. Makes the core go off a little slower, but I think we need faster stuff on this side of it anyway. Pick a loot item in this case. Cooldown reduction would be excellent. That one's okay. Just okay. We'll pop it over here. Oh, I should have saved it because we could sold it at Barcoon. Okay. Zed Shield is actually not bad here. So we'll take the shield. And now we have a lower cooldown core. I could put it next to you. I want the crit on him though. How do we make this work? I could do this and just double charge the coolant. I could do this. How much does it take off coolant? So it takes off like part of a second. On you, it takes off like a full second almost. Try that. We'll try that. I do want a bunch of crit on this. I guess we just grab a friend. We don't have much money right now. That list is not going to do much, but she is diamond, so a little bit of cash. Never hurt anyone. This is a weird one for sure. We're in an odd spot. Unfortunately, I don't have multicast on my my shield. I would love to, but no luck yet. We have got enough freeze. I might be okay to just like block this guy down. It depends what we hit a little bit, though. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of working. Oh, he's got Fiery Rebirth. Of course he does. I mean, I think we're about to beat him even though he's got Fiery Rebirth, which is pretty funny. Yep, there he goes. It's kind of working. It's dumb, but it's kind of working. So we're going to get a level up pretty soon, and I will definitely use it on the coolant if we don't find another one by then. And even then, I think I'll do it on the coolant regardless. Metronome's very good here. We'll remove that. Scrap. I cannot... Well, actually, we can afford scrap. I was going to say we can't, but... The Ballista Drop has bailed us out a bit. I could have saved that to give the core a lower cooldown, but I think it's more valuable to use it for other things. Alright, so if we take out Metronome, we could do like this. Or if we take out the battery, we could use it for... Well, which ones? You're the better. This gives battery... so this gives, yeah, battery a better time on coolant. This also means that the shield charges the core. It's so awkward with battery being on the left. I could do something like that. Maybe? Let's see that. I could also do this, but then I lose the crit, which is super irritating. Could do that. Yeah, that might be the best bet here. I could also take out Icicle, but we don't need the second battery that badly, I don't think. Poison items, I'll look, but it's not super likely we'll grab anything here. Alright, we'll just go for Lord of the Waste. Unfortunately, I don't think this beats Void Golem. It depends what he hits, of course, but I hate gambling on that guy, so we're just not going to do it. Alright, so now this should go off relatively often. We get crits. Yeah, that felt pretty reasonable. That felt pretty good. Upgrading Zed Shield's another option because it lowers the cooldown on these things even more, but I think we just have to put it on coolant no matter what. Because coolant is kind of like... It's kind of crazy, and it also gives it an extra target, which is huge. I'm gonna go for Hattie, of course, because there's no weapons we really need right now. I could use like an Uzi or something, but I think what we have is okay. I think that one's enchanted item. I always get these icons wrong. Oh, it's Diamond Skill. Okay. Oh, it's so good. If only we had a tool. Are there any freeze tools? There's got to be one somewhere. Oh, freeze items. Okay. What do you got for me? ISO, we got Beetle. ISO and Beetle are also not bad. Ultron's not good. He's a little slower, but he has extra targets. I think we take the Beetle, and then we put him, I could put him in, like, here. Could take out the Icicle and go for, like, this as well. But Icicle's really good. I could also take out the shield, like this. So we'd lose a couple seconds, but what would we get? I'd get to keep the Icicle in, and we'd get a little bit of extra haste between these two. It's okay. I think this might be better. Maybe just something like that, actually. And we'll put it on the Beetle because he has a longer cooldown. We'll do that. Now we have more freeze, we got more freeze procs, which is set off the thing more. We've got the Icicle for the helping to delay their start of fight. Plague Glaive can be pretty crazy, but it depends what they got. Rounds, I hate this item. This round start item is crazy. Okay, I think we're in a good spot though, as long as this... We got him. Okay, I was gonna say, as long as this goes off, we're good. There's a ton of crit as well. Okay. Whew. This is stressful, but we're getting there. Okay, we're gonna go for smalls. I do want upgrades on both of these still. Don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. Alright. We're just going into the last fight with nothing new, I think. We don't want any mediums, I don't think. Like, we could get an upgrade there, but I don't think it's worth it. I also can't afford it. I have to sell too much stuff. Void Colossus is fine. I'd still love a large item, but we don't have any large freeze synergy items. Or even any, like, large generic items, unfortunately, so... The shield's probably not going to help us out too much here. And there we go. It does so much damage so fast. I love this item. The crit is also helping a ton. I do wish that coolant was a tool, because then we could use it with retooled and it would be crazy, but... You know, we can't get everything. We don't use large items. That doesn't matter too much. We have more than 5. I think we should take Desperate Cleanse. It'll help us get out of some annoying situations and potentially just get a last-second bop with the hammer. Can't afford a reroll on Quixel. And then I guess we'll go for a skill upgrade here because we could get a crazy one. That one is pretty crazy, to be honest. Because we're nearing like 100% crit on this thing now, I think. Yeah, we're at 92, so... Pretty good odds of getting crits. And if it crits, it usually kills. Usually. So we're against a femur, probably. Oh, Staff of the Moose, Sunlight Spear, with a pretty big Peace Rot, unfortunately. I do think we can scale up enough to just one-shot him. But the Peace Rot's always obnoxious. And there we go, got the job done. Yeah, but yeah, if his items go off, we die. But look, we had enough freeze lockdown that we could just blow him up with a Nitro Hammer, so... There we go. Another 10 win. That went pretty well. 2 in a row today. Very nice. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.